Hello and good day. I hope everybody's keeping safe in this pandemic time. So today, me and my team, we are going to give our presentation, our research, our finding on interpersonal communication skills. My name is Harish, and together with me is Tavinesh, Muhammad Fakran, Praveen, Surendran, Satya, and Shafiq. Enjoy.
Thank you to Harish for giving me opportunity to introduce the interpersonal communication. My name is Muhammad Fakran bin Cik Yusof, alias Yusof. So basically, the interpersonal communication is important role in employee satisfaction, motivation, collaboration, and business success. The definition of communication is the act of sending information from one place, person, organization to another. There are several types of communication, which is a sender, a message, and a recipient. A wide range of factors can influence the message passage from one sender to destination. These factors include our emotions, cultural context, communication medium, and even geographic location. Thank you. So I would like to pass to my colleague to continue the slide.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Shafiq. I will talk about importance of interpersonal communication. In our life, we have to communicate and interact with people. Interpersonal skill operate as a grease for this interaction. It is for making them smoother and more enjoyable for all people involved. Interpersonal skill are abilities that can transmute and transpose across every spectrum of our life. People are easily to trust us if we have interpersonal communication skill. It is also will make us to be an effective leader. Interpersonal skills are at their most effective, beneficial and rewarding. Therefore, the best way to maintain interpersonal relationship in the place is to make them sincere. Thank you.
Thank you to the previous presenter, and yeah, hi everyone, I'm Satya here to explain about the survey findings. That we have chosen a few questions to demonstrate in this presentation, and here we go. For the first question, I allow my friends to see my true self. For this question, the highest voted option is 4, which is often, with the 10 respondent on it. And for the second question, the total respondent of 9 people has voted for the sometimes option on the third scale for the question, which saying that other people know what I think. Moving on to the next question, I reveal my feelings to others. For this question, the highest was voted on the third scale with the 10 respondents saying that they have sometimes only revealed their feelings to others. And for the next question, the highest was recorded on the fourth scale, that's saying that often people put themselves on someone else's situation to feel them, and the count for the highest is 10 respondents on it. Moving on to the next question, I have no problem on defending myself. For this question, the highest was recorded on the fifth scale with the 12 respondents saying that they have no problem on defending themselves, which covers the 57.1% out of 100%, which is the highest too. And for the next question, I am confident in defending my rights. For this question, the highest also recorded on the fifth scale with an 11 respondent, those who are covering 52.4% out of 100, which is the highest also for this question. Moving on to the next question, which is my conversations are usually bilateral. For this question, the highest was recorded on the third scale, which represents the sometimes option, and it has a 8 respondent with a 38.1%, which is the highest among others. And for the next question, I tell others what I understand about the thing that they say. For this question, the highest was recorded on the fourth scale, which represents the often option, and it has a 10 respondent with a 47.6 percentage, which is the highest among others also. So that's all from me. I'm passing to my friend. Thank you.
So for the next question is I conduct conversation by discussing what topic to talk about. So for here we can see that 10 of our participants often discuss on the conversation beforehand. Next is in conversation with friends, I only pay attention to what is being said but also what is not being said. This is to see whether the respondents are only listening to indirectly or directly. But here we can tell that 10 of respondents often does it both ways. Moving on is my friend knows happy or sad. Here we can tell that it is constant between rarely, sometimes, and often, where 5 of our respondents do know whether a friend are happy or not. Next is it's very easy to find words to describe myself. Here we can tell that 0 of our participants feels that way. Next is I communicate with others by assuming they are the same as me. And here we can know that it's in a peak where 9 of our respondents sometimes can communicate with their friends with the same level. Moving on, is other people often describe me as a friendly person. Again, it peaks out at 9 respondents where almost always these 9 people finds that they are friendly. Moving on, my friends believe I care about them. Here we can see it's 9 of them, but it's in the often categories find where friends can care about them. Next is I try to look into someone's eyes when I interact with them. We can see here it's majority all falls in 3 and above, where none of our respondents do not give eye contact. Moving on is I'm able to persuade others to agree with me. Here we can see that 8 of them, 38.1% of the respondents often try to persuade others to agree with them. Next and the last question is I have no problem convincing others to do what I want them to do. Which is the findings are actually same with the previous one where 8 respondents have no problem convincing others to do what I want them to do. With that, I'd like to say thank you and pass it to Tavanish. Thank you.
Thank you, Haresh. I'm Tavinesh. Today I'm going to share about suggestion on improving interpersonal communication skill. First of all, teach yourself to be optimistic. This helps to remind yourself every day to be positive. Secondly, ask for input from others. This shows we are open to changes. Next, it's important to feel and express emotion. This helps to express your true selves. Lastly, practice active listening to show other people we are care about them. Thank you. I'm passing the presentation to Suren.
Thank you, Tavi. Hello, everyone. I'm Surenya. Today, I'm going to talk about development strategies for interpersonal communication among the students. The number of students with high and low interpersonal communication was determined by the survey I've conducted. In the survey, we have divided the respondents into 3 categories, where those with a score of 1 to 50 is low interpersonal communication, those the score with 51 to 100 is a moderate interpersonal communication, and those with a score of 101 to 150 is high interpersonal communication. The organization and uniform association having a major role to improve the students' interpersonal communication. SME is the most popular organization with 4 responses. 3 of the 4 replies for SME having high interpersonal communication score and one of the respondent having moderate interpersonal communication. For the moderate score, SME should allow the respondent to participate in more activities that will help him to open up more. Furthermore, this exercise will help them to teach to express themselves without any reluctance. Jaxis and the KKI is the next highest organization as mentioned by the respondents. Thank you for this opportunity. I will pass this slide to Praveen.
Thank you to the previous speaker, Surendran Ramasamy. I am Praveen Karunamurthy going to conclude our research on interpersonal communication. First, in order to be effective in every conversation and get your point or even give out your opinion to the receiver, communication is very important. Besides, interpersonal communication is helpful in creating positive professional connections, which leads to an increased productivity. This will automatically lead to a higher job opportunities and working conditions, higher living standards, and as well as a student's well-being can be fully sorted out. Moreover, the person involved in interpersonal communication should come up with strategies for overcoming the barriers or hurdles that prevent successful communication to take place where conflicts can be avoided too. Furthermore, lending our ear to the speaker, we can make a mindful effort to comprehend how they react, interact, or even social. In short, maintaining and strengthening self-concept greatly enhances interpersonal communication, therefore fostering positive values that will implant self-concept in an individual becomes more and more crucial. Thank you.